Hello, Internet. There are two types of people in the world, leaders and followers. Which are you? By the way, welcome to the Empirical Sword. I'm Lord Master DLC79, and I happen to believe the school doesn't teach, meaning we have to do the learning thing ourselves. So, which are you, a leader or a follower? Leaders, they make things happen. Duh. And followers, they watch things happen. And I mean, on the one hand, they execute the things that the leaders make happen. It's mostly they watch other people. And here's the thing: most people in the world, about 95%-ish. I mean, I've heard different numbers, but most of the world are followers. And there's nothing wrong with being a follower, as long as you're okay being a follower. Just be careful who you follow, because most people in the world, they follow the wrong people. Who are the wrong people to follow? Other followers. We get caught up in a game of follow the follower. That's kind of why the world is the way it is right now. Just people following trends because other people are following trends. I mean, how many times have you kind of had the epiphany that this is some famous person who's only famous because other famous people say they're famous? That's kind of how it works, how follow the follower works. So this person says this person is famous, so I should pay attention to them, so I'm going to pay attention to them. I mean, remember last episode where I was talking about be self-aware? This is how people wind up being followers. They're not self-aware. They just go through the motions, and they kind of follow what other people are doing. And it's almost like there's a correlation between self-awareness and being a leader. Because once you're self-aware and you realize that most people are doing stupid things, you don't want to do stupid things. Because it's like once you're aware that people are doing stupid things, you don't want to be the person who's doing stupid things, because then you feel stupid. And I'm not calling people stupid because they do stupid things. It's just people do stupid things. I mean, watch the news in moderation. I have a video about that. I mean, people around the world, even leaders are doing stupid things because they're not really leaders. I hate to say it, but I think we know a couple of the leaders that I'm talking about, very famous in the news for not liking each other. You know who I'm talking about, unless you're watching this like 20 years in the future and these people are no longer in power, and in which case you probably have no idea who I'm talking about. Good for you. And good for you for still being alive, because that means that they didn't blow up the world. I don't think they're going to blow up the world. Part of it, maybe. Let's not discuss that. Getting back on the topic of are you a leader or are you a follower? And the point is, if you're watching this series, you probably want to be a leader, which means you need to watch the previous episode, which is all about the self-awareness, because you can't lead other people if you don't know who you are. It's as simple as that. But, I mean, on the off chance that you want to be a follower, or that you're okay with being a follower, just be careful who you follow. Don't get caught in a game of follow the follower, because people who are not self-aware, they don't know what's going on. Not with themselves, not with the world. If you're going to be a follower, follow somebody who is self-aware and can actually lead you to a place that's good for you, figuratively speaking. Not a literal place. A situation, a mindset, a way of doing things that's good for you. But I'm hoping that most of the people who are watching this are, in fact, leaders.